Hey, what's up, my little bronies? It's Sean or Bronify here, and today I'm bringing you guys my opinion on Season 4, Episode 11 of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. The title, Three's a Company. So, before I even go to this actual, commentary, I just realized that I do kind of post spoilers for guys or people who haven't actually watched the episode yet, so I'm not sure if I'll put that in the description or title, but I'm gonna, give a heads up, knowing that it's a spoiler, because I know some people don't like spoilers in the first 24 hours, when the actual episode came out, but just is going to be a little heads up. Anyways, back to the commentary, or my opinion on this new episode. So I just finished watching Three's a Company. It was really funny. So it all starts out with, Twilight Sparkle and Princess Cadence, trying to get together and trying to have some quality sister time together, considering that, for the first few appearances that Cadence has, wasn't all exactly, the most reasonable, how do I say this, appearances, the ending of season 2 or so, the beginning of season 3 with the Crystal Empire, again with the Crystal Empire, and of course with the Equestria games and stuff like that. And it was all a big catastrophe every time Cadence seemed to appear in every single episode. And so this episode is mainly focused on Twilight Sparkle and Princess Cadence having quality time together, because I never actually seen them connect. So it was really all nice and dandy, the beginning where, Fluttershy leaves, Twilight leaves, and out of fucking nowhere, Discord. Beautiful. I love Discord. He's probably my most favorite villain ever in the entire show. He always will be, no matter what. I just love him. I love the way he trolls. I just love his voice. Everything's just perfect about him. That I freaking love him. He just makes the episode so much more interesting. So, he comes in with this, weird sickness or so. I forgot what it's called, the Blue Doom or something like that. I gotta remember. But, he gets Applejack and Rarity sick or so, and Pinkie Pie, she saw Balloon, and she was gone for pretty much the rest of the episode until the end, where she's jumping on Discord's bubble. And that was pretty much it. Sorry about that was my Skype. And Discord comes in, and he's pretty much distracting everybody, and his primitive goal seems to be just, trying to distract Twilight and Cadence after he figures out when Applejack and Rarity were having a conversation, and before he got them sick. So that was Discord's motive. He eventually found them. I forgot where he actually found them. Oh yeah, forgot. He was he transformed into after being that little candle from what's his name? Star Swirl the bearded. After Star Swirl the Bearded. I'm not sure how he actually found him. I'm not going to really question that since it's Discord. But anyways, after he finds him, he explains why he's got this little sickness and all. And so he pretty much drags Cadence and Twilight back to Twilight's tree library or treeberry, and he makes them get him a glass of water. Or pretty much this entire sequence of useless and retarded ideas from this one awesome musical that he did in just within a few seconds, which I find hilariously funny. But after they do that, and after he gets the water, the part that made me mad the most was probably when as soon as he got the glass of water, he just immediately dropped it. The only thing I said was, "You bitch, you fucking bitch." Fuck you for that one, because that was just from my point of view how he just sung all that and then just dropped the water. That would have pissed me off to a huge extent. But after that, he explains how to get his cure, which was get the stupid flower off this huge hill or so. And so eventually Cadence and Twilight have eventually traveled all the way across Equestria, while he's in some huge chariot, and they're the freaking reindeer from Santa Claus's sleigh. And they eventually grab this huge flower which looked like a tree, and next thing you know, this awesome and huge freaking worm just comes out of nowhere from the ground, and it was pretty freaking awesome. From that point on, they were fighting, and this thing had tongues or tentacles coming out from his mouth. I don't know, I've seen way too much inside to see where this is going, but I don't actually, but it was just a little reference. But he's pretty much trying to grab them and eat them. There was one point where he had actually both of them in his mouth. That did not come out right, but he had both of them in his mouth, and I was like, oh shit, were they actually eaten? But they eventually burst it out. They put the worm inside the hole again after various attempts of these laser things that they had pointed from their unicorn horns or whatever, alicorn horns, whatever. And, you know, they covered him up. And it was funny because as soon as they did that, like, Discord explained, like, how he really didn't have the cure and he was lying the entire time after we figured out he was dancing. And the worm came back for vengeance. Like, oh, God, it reminds me of the Alaskan bullworm from SpongeBob. But, you know, the worm came back and tried to fuck shit up again, which I found hilarious for some reason. They ended up beating its ass again until it went back inside, and everything turned back to normal from there on out until the worm actually got Discord sick. Like, actually sick. And it was kind of his part. It was like, you know, karma in a way. He kind of deserved it since he pretty much lied to them the entire episode, which I already knew from the beginning, but it was pretty predictable. And so Discord's sick. Fluttershy returned from her little exhibition, and now we're always at the ending where, you know, we learned our lesson. Twilight writes in her journal about Cadence, you know, how awesome she was, how nice she was to actually admit that it was pretty fun. So overall, it turned out to be a nice episode, heartwarming, I guess, in a way, for Cadence and Twilight. Not that funny for Discord in the end, but throughout the entire episode it was. You know, Artie's being herself, Pinkie Pie, she finally came back, Rarity and AJ are sick of the cure, and, you know, Spike is, I don't know what's really going on with Spike. He really hasn't been showing up at all the entire season, I should say. Don't know why. Hopefully they'll have some type of Spike episode later on in the future, but who knows. Anyways, that's my opinion on it. I think this episode was pretty good. Hopefully the next episode will be better. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Bronify, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.